Hey guys, this is Coin Investor. In this video, we are going to take a look at the Bitcoin and some of the coins that I am holding. So the first, um, we'll take a look at the Bitcoin. So this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin, and I had made some key levels in the previous video. So in the last video, I thought that the Bitcoin is going to fall off the cliff. Apparently that didn't happen, but in the same very video, I had mentioned that if the Bitcoin does not fall off the cliff, it might test 10,400, and boy, it did. It touched the 10,400, and now we are having a little correction. And by the way, this is the weekly chart that is fetched from bitstamp.com, and we are again testing this key level, which is the $9,400 level. And if we are able to hold it, we may be able to move higher and test the 11,582. So that will be huge. Is the Bitcoin going to do it? Well, apparently the Bitcoin seems to be following the US stock market for some reason. So while Bitcoin is often touted as the plan B, it may not hold this level if the stock market crashes, because let's face it, the Bitcoin has shown strong correlation to the US stock market, and if it crashes, the Bitcoin also crashes. We saw this massive breakdown of the Bitcoin's price back in the month of March, and I certainly would not want something like that to happen. I want Bitcoin to continue its rally up, and for that it must bounce from the 9300 level. So the people buying here will either look like genius in the upcoming weeks, because um, Bitcoin may well be on its way to 11,500 now if the Bitcoin continues to keep its momentum. So let's see the monthly chart, which doesn't matter much, but if you look at the bigger picture of Bitcoin, it is looking very bullish. We see a crossover here on the MACD, and it's looking very bullish, and we seem to be holding our levels pretty well. The Bitcoin, if we are able to stay above the $9,400 mark, it will be a very bullish close this month. But hey, the month is far from over. We are halfway right now, so a lot can happen in a month. You can see that a lot can happen in a month. Anyway, let's move over to Stellar Lumens. So I was one of the few on YouTube that actually called the bottom of Stellar Lumens. I started buying Stellar Lumens when it was 500 something sats, and I've been accumulating it since then, because I'm a huge believer of the project. And like in the past, in the 2015, we saw the Stellar Lumens consolidated for many months, and then boom, we have a very strong upward momentum. We had strong momentum, and we reached 6,000 sats in a couple of months. So this is what Stellar Lumens can do. So it has also decoupled itself from the Ripple. Earlier, the Stellar and Ripple used to pump together, but now Ripple is lagging behind, and money seems to be flowing into Stellar Lumens from the Ripple. Okay, so this is the monthly chart of Stellar Lumens, and Poloniex provides the best history, and that is why I'm using the STRBTC here, because apparently for some reason Poloniex has not updated the trading symbol or the ticker on their exchange, and they're still referring to Stellar Lumens as STR instead of XLM, and XLM is the most common ticker symbol of the Stellar Lumens. Anyway, enough talking, and we seem on the longer time frames, like monthly, the Stellar Lumens is still in the consolidation phase. However, I do see that the Ichimoku moving averages, this blue line that you see here, is now acting as support, and if we are able to stay above this blue line, we are actually slightly on the blue line right now, just above the blue line. If we are able to stay above this blue line, I'll be super bullish on Lumens. However, this is the weekly chart, and this shows you the upcoming resistance here. However, I don't want to frighten you all by anything, but it is very important for Stellar Lumens to close inside this cloud, inside this green line that you see here, in the upcoming months, or I should say weeks. So in the next couple of weeks, we should be able to close inside this cloud, because after we do this, we might there's no absolutely no resistance from 791 sats or 800 sats to approximately 1700 1800 sats. So we may see a ZIL like rally with this coin has similar chart to the Lumens, and a lot of people are talking about it, like how similar these charts are looking. And despite the Bitcoin um, behaving like crazy today, I am not perturbed by the recent fall in the Sats price because we are above the 20-day moving average. As you can see that the 20-day moving average is at around 719 Sats. So as long we stay above this, I have no problem, and I won't be dumping my Lumens. However, if for some reason something really shitty happened in the stock market and everything just falls, we may see a bearish crossover on the MACD, and that will basically tell you that the Stellar Lumen is going to go down. However, it doesn't seem to do so. Stellar Lumen is looking extremely bullish right now, and you should be making use of this dip instead of selling your Stellar. And let's look at the daily chart, and let me immediately change this to 200-day moving average because that's what we use on the daily. As you can see on the daily, we see an extremely bearish crossover on the MACD. However, we can go horizontally for some time as long as we are above the 200-day moving average on the daily, which is again at around 705 sats right now. We are good to go, and do not panic if you see these wicks. Do not sell at these wicks. See and wait for the daily close, and maybe according to that you can buy or sell your Stellar Lumens. I do want to mention that these two moving averages on the Ichimoku, they're acting as resistance right now. So this is something to be concerned of if you're a daily trader. And also this bearish MACD cross is also a bit of concern. However, the day has not closed yet, and if the volume comes in and we have some more buying pressure, we may change this MACD so that it looks more like a continuation instead of a bearish crossover here. So I'm pretty neutral about the Stellar Lumens right now. Gotta be careful if you're a believer in Stellar Lumens and you believe in the long-term investment. You can see that this chart looks like it is going to maybe test this 200-day moving average, which is right now at 707 sats or 705 sats, and then we can again move to the upside. Previously in the past as well, we have seen that these two lines, the red and blue, these two are the moving averages of the Ichimoku cloud. This red and green cloud that you see here, they acted as resistance and as support. You can see that here it acted as support, but as soon as we closed under this moving average, this blue line, it acted as a resistance, and then the price went down. Similarly here, it acted as support. So we are now under this under both of these Ichimoku lines, and they are acting as resistance. So we must close above them. I think it is going to take a few days if it wants to do so. Otherwise, if you are a huge believer in Stellar Lumens, nothing to be afraid of. There are a lot of good fundamental news coming for the Stellar Lumens as well. They are preparing a stock exchange that will let you buy US stocks. But these stocks will be like Stellar tokens that you can buy on any Stellar DEX like Stellar Port or Stellar Term, and their value will be pegged to the actual stock that is traded on NASDAQ or any other US exchange. So you may be able to buy Apple shares, or you may be able to buy Tesla shares or Facebook shares, and those shares will be stored on the Stellar Lumens blockchain. So a lot of great things are coming for the Stellar Lumens. It's a great project with good technicals and fundamentals, something that you would want to see in a coin, just like Ethereum, which has strong fundamentals and strong technicals. So that's all about it. I hope you found my video useful. Hit the like button to show your appreciation. That's all I want from you guys, seriously. And hit the like button to show your appreciation. And that's all about it. Hope you liked this video, and stay subscribed for more cryptocurrency ICO news and path analysis. Bye.